My name is Dino Mukuri.
My name is Owen.
And we are the Infinite Podcast. Owen, let me ask you a question. What do you think of the Kenyan finance bill? And okay, I don't want to explain what the Kenyan finance bill is because I think Kenyans mmechangamka. Yeah, you guys know what's going on, how crazy it's been. Owen, what do you think about the Kenyan finance bill?
First of all, today has been a hectic day. We just came from training in the morning and then arriving in Nairobi, tear gas everywhere at like 10:30. It's like the protest started early this time. We're going to Mejipanga, your Tuesday. So basically, I stayed in town for like an hour and a half, then left at like 12. So that was when now most of the crew obviously went to that area, but other than that was a crazy day. In my opinion, to the bill, obviously we reject.
We reject
the finance bill. But I feel like the path towards being given a voice was good until obviously now it's led to now people losing their lives and people ransacking public property or private property.
You know,
etc.
I would argue that. Because of that. But before we do, let me give you a perspective. I would say the Kenyan finance bill has brought Kenyans together. Social media wise, you can really see that it's through social media that everything that is happening because of the spread and reach that social media has given us. The ability to speak freely, as you said, which is now what led to where we are now. You see, they even closed schools. Schools are closed as of now because of the riots. And
because of Mita?
I don't know if it's both. But now I was told, shula's mefungwa juu ya riots. I'm like, interesting. Okay. But I think it was just for today. I don't know if you guys will continue for a week. I don't know. Anyway.
Please continue giving us these days off.
Yeah.
Really enjoy the days off. Let's keep on protesting peacefully.
Okay. For me,
peacefully.
I will say this. I love what social media has done, or exactly what our generation has done, because we're a Gen Z podcast and we talk about our generation.
Shout out Gen Z.
Guys, you guys have really spread a message that was very important. And you know what I love? I think I say this all the time. Which I also say all the time, but I say this all the time. When you have an idea, you should be willing to fight for it. Yeah. You see, the idea we have is that our government, not even an idea, it's real. Our government is trying to exploit us. That's exactly what's happening. So you see, through that, we're able to put our foot down and be like, you know what? We are ready to protest this idea. We're ready to defend the idea we have. And I think that's very obvious. I think it's well said. For me, if I believe 2 + 2 is 6, I think I'll fight for that reason. I know it's stupid, but it's the same mentality. It's the same mentality. You guys believe you're fighting for what is right, and continue. You shall, but understand.
We believe, not you guys. We believe.
There's also an opposing factor that believes otherwise, and they're also going to fight for what they think is right. And that's why there's so much violence. Today I heard that there were snipers.
Yeah, a couple people died, man, like 7 or something. But at least, obviously, the narcissists will say 7 out of 10,000 isn't a bad number. But regardless, it's a number.
Each and every death counts.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Because that word number is what builds up to many numbers. Yeah. And that's a guy who probably had a family to take care of.
Yeah, and it's sad, man. So I'd advise, protesting, obviously, it's your choice and everything. No one can force you to do it. We also reject the finance bill, but I always love to say this as well, but not publicly, but never let yourself become a statistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Say that.
You know what? My most important life lesson, in fact, I'll even break it down. The one thing that makes me become a better person each and every single day is a message that I tell myself each and every single day. And today I'll share that message with you. In life, you either die a name or a number. A good example of that is Napoleon led over 40,000 men into battle, but the one name that remained was Napoleon Bonaparte. You see, I know maybe 40,000 men walikufa. Can you really name them? Unawajua? You see, you know Napoleon Bonaparte because he was a French revolutionist. Yeah. So you see, I take that and I think to myself,
Do you know any Gen Z protesters?
Gen Z protesters. By name. Do you?
No. Statistics, huh?
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
Fortunately. But like we said, we are not, we don't want alliances. We are all one people.
Yo,
We protest together. We die separately, unfortunately.
no.
So,
Death is coming for us all. We all have 24 hours in a day. And guys, how you spend your 24 hours in a day will show your life. Especially as a guy. Oh, trust me, it will. You want to blame your scenario, you want to blame your situation, you want to blame how you were raised up, but guess what? You had a phone and you could have done so much with it. Yeah. If you don't have a phone, then maybe. But you have.
which Gen Z doesn't have a phone?
That's
Crazy.
Yeah,
Nairobi.
Nairobi. Anyway, you have a phone, you can do so much with your life.
Yeah.
You can try. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with trying. Failure is the best way to learn. And the worst thing is they don't teach that in Kenyan schools. Ukifeli unapigwa, sijui unapigwa na ruler. What's the worst thing umeipigwa nayo?
Pipe.
Umepigwa na pipe. You've been beaten with a pipe.
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 Green,
Mm-hmm.
the red stripe on. That red stripe going through the. I'm glad I finished school.
Yeah, for me, I can't relate. I've never been beaten in school, so Anyway, apart from that, if you ask me, the protesting is necessary, but think about it more. You don't need to put your life on the line for something that something that could or could not change. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure, obviously. I also always tell, like, even people with, like, my colleagues, obviously this isn't, or they tell me that this isn't like, we all know that the bill will be accepted and passed through, but they feel like whatever is happening now is like a revolution.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the bill might be passed, but at least they hear us. So hopefully whoever will vie for the next election, or if we even get to impeach the current president, which I think is.
Do you think that will happen?
Nah, it's close to impossible.
Really?
But the president is too vast, man. It's crazy. There's no way. I don't think.
Must go.
What's it called? You posted this stuff on your status.
On my story, the one for
all the time. Oh, Ruto lies.
Ruto lies
all the time. Ruto lies, and that's his nature. Shindwe. So basically, I feel like whatever happens throughout, even the presidency and everything, I don't feel like they can make such a movement that can actually make the presidency have a, or even shake the presidency apart from getting Ruto to stand down. Because, come on, it's 2 years now.
Messing with the government is a big thing. It's a crazy thing. Yeah, you know what? For me, I've just been seeing people die.
Has there ever been any president who actually stood down because of protest?
I don't
Like
think
in
so.
history or whatever.
The whole of history.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Unless I read on it, I'm not sure. But this does remind me of King Louis, is it 16th or 17th? I'm not so sure. But what happened with King Louis the 16th, let's just say, he was the last king in the French monarchy. Right? So what happened was he was protecting himself. He was in his house. I think, I don't know if he was under house arrest, but he was in his house, protected. He's doing very, very well. Then the French revolutionists decided to riot against King Louis. What happened was it was bloodshed. King Louis protecting himself because he knew, yo, check, if I don't do something, these guys are gonna enter my house and shoot me. Yeah, so what happened with King Louis, I know the whole scenario. Over 100 people died, more than 150. It was between the soldiers, because King Louis said, yo, check, if they reach here, attack. And that's what he did. And yo, it was a bloodshed.
And I think that's even what's starting to happen now. Yeah. Because I've even checked even on the status and everything that a state of emergency might emerge.
Yeah.
Because obviously now people can't even stay or do the protest till like 5, because now the security are what's it called? They're told shoot to kill.
Yeah.
Past 5 p.m. So obviously, whatever your guys, the Tudam protests, I see people going at you going to the face of an officer and everything. Make sure they don't see you anywhere later.
Look, you can protest 100%. Feel free. It's all up to you. But stay safe. Yeah. Guys, our nation won't grow if all Gen Z die. Since you wanted to keep where are we going?
Will die.
You know what? I would say, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so
much. What, you want Gen Alpha to take over this place?
Bro, Gen Alpha is 12.
Please.
Discuss this.
Please.
Those phone addicts.
Allow. Please do not. Gen Z, please do not allow Gen Alpha.
Look, I will generally tell you this. I'm seeing how this is. And it reminds me sort of like what's going on in the States, right? One of the most important protests in the States was Black Lives Matter.
Free Trump.
Yeah, free Trump. By the way, free Trump is in jail. Free Trump. Shout out to you, Trump. Free. Check if we get donations, man. Me neither. Okay, no. Anyway, yeah. So I remember during Black Lives Matter, it was a protest.
Yeah.
And obviously the police engaged. That was in the protest. And then if you look at America now, we have the LGBTQ protests. We're gay, we're queer, we're coming for your children. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, if you think what I'm saying is bullshit, check social media and you'll find that exact video. Yeah, so if you look at the difference now is that you see the LGBTQ protest, the cops really don't. Yeah, they don't really care.
Yeah.
Because if you ask me, the president supports that, and he said that before. If you look at the stories that even in the US government, look at the stories and the things he's let slide because people are transgender. It's crazy. Yeah, so if you see a protest where the police are actually coming, I'm just trying to connect the dots. But if you see a protest where the police are coming for you, you're doing something right. You're doing something.
Definitely. I wouldn't even say that whatever we are doing is wrong.
It's really not.
It's whatever we are doing is right. Everyone, it always feels like we are always undermined because 1, we don't have power, 2, we don't have a voice. So the fact that we've given a whole community a voice, and now that they've realized we have the power to actually speak up, it's good. The difference is how you get your voice to be heard.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's been very hectic towards the female.
Yeah.
The female side, because of this stuff about pads and everything. And then clearly your supporter, or one of your lady MPs doesn't support this stuff, saying it doesn't affect her. Or at even use tampons or whatever. You know, like, whatever you guys do, that's your own problem. Which is obviously incorrect. And it feels like even these people who enter into power, you get to wonder how they actually get into power.
You know what? Now that you've talked about ladies' tampons, I not even tampons, pads, I didn't think I'd be discussing this. But I do think they should be free.
Yeah.
Because you see, it's a necessity.
Okay, not free, because salt isn't free.
Okay.
Water isn't free. Not to discriminate or whatever, but come on.
They
It's a
should
business.
know,
It's
but
a
in
business.
terms of, let's say, washrooms, they should at least be given those.
To provide.
Because even us, not all washrooms, at least much all washrooms have
Always
condoms.
unalipianga tissue.
No, I'm talking about CDs. Not all washrooms
CDs are free, yeah?
Yeah, some are free. So you
No,
see,
but
I'm
CD
trying
is
to...
different from
Why?
Pads.
Because it's made of rubber.
No, because it depends on who's using. Not everyone uses.
Okay, wow.
But
That was so vivid.
No, but
Okay.
lots of you women use pads. Correct me if I'm wrong. Men, we use tissue paper all the time, and you still have to pay to buy tissue. So I'm not saying that it should be free.
They also use
But
tissue.
it's not. It's business. Like I'm saying, it's a business. Even salt is in. It should be, I'd say, not free, but bring some change. Sell it in. You could sell it in bulk.
By the way,
Yeah,
that would be
just
smart.
bulk, I'd say.
But would you buy pads
It's
in bulk?
crazy. Huh?
Okay, maybe. Would you buy pads in bulk? That's just a question.
Not me, ladies.
Would you buy in bulk?
I'm sure you
Actually,
they would.
because you see,
For the right price as well.
in bulk, so unazistock tu kwa nini? Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
Just buy if it's sold in bulk, because tunasikia sijui sai pads ni 300, sijui 400, and it's so yeah,
Crazy.
that's my opinion on
Crazy.
pads.
You know, the thing
It's
about
crazy.
this.
That's a business. You're supposing business. Bill ndio inapanda.
Anyway, another thing about this bill is, have you seen how many celebrities it has out on the road?
Yeah, man. People are using it to their advantage, as I think people not should, because also us we're using it now to our advantage.
That's
basically.
crazy.
We have
But
to
yes,
do
it's
it
a
now.
discussion.
Yeah. So, it's good that it's being known. So obviously, let it be put into good use. I'd say don't use the right amount of clout for the wrong reason.
Yeah, unajua the crazy thing about protest. Mi kuna mtu ananiambia ati mimi naenda protest kutafuta demo. Yeah, you see.
For the wrong reason. People are peacefully protesting. Momengia parliament, mnakula lunch. You're going to serve. People are going to serve lunch. You're going to protest. You're going to
No.
going to demolish the what's it called? The cafeteria. Or people going to the judge, they take the mess. Other people demolish. It's crazy. It's crazy. People we people do stuff, obviously. You can't start blaming the whole of the Gen Z, but obviously the negatives will be outlined worse than the right reasons, which is we want to be heard. That's basically the core of
Yeah.
everything
Yeah, we
else.
do. Guys, we don't want to be hard, but let me tell you this. As you go out there, stay safe. Stay safe, because I know what, it's only Tuesday. The week is going to continue.
I think protests will be there in the end.
In the end. Or when you go for I hope not.
Please don't spoil our holiday.
I hope not. At protest in the end.
We just finished our season, so please just let us have.
Yeah, let us enjoy it. You know what?
Our free time, man.
Another thing that annoyed me with this bill was that a few days ago, I don't know if you saw it, I posted it on my story. It was World Sickle Cell Day. Yeah. Sickle cell anemia is a condition here. Like, okay, it's a worldwide condition. It's passed down to you from both your parents. But it's a condition that kills a large amount of Kenyans and a large amount of Africans yearly. Yeah. So you see, I saw this and I was like, check, everyone is started by the Kenyan bill. So I shared it. And for the ones who saw me sharing it, you understand. And I'll come here and tell you this. To me, this thing is deeper. What else could the Kenyan bill be there for? Are they trying to, not even to be at, oh, this guy's a conspiracy theorist, but realistically speaking, to me, if you ask me, sickle cell is a bigger thing. Yeah.
It should be.
It is.
It's human cell.
Yeah. So when I
Health as well.
Yeah. So when I saw the ignorance from all you, what you call yourself celebrities, what you call yourself Gen Z, and even millennials and our parents' generation, to the people who supported it, lots of love to you. But for you all who didn't, there's someone out there who has sickle cell anemia, and this condition was passed to them from what? From blood, like down. Genetically. Allele, because of an allele. They didn't choose to eat a lot of sugar and get diabetes. Yeah? They didn't choose to grow big and get cholesterol. They were born with it. And I want you to know that out there's a sickler who is struggling to pay the hospital bills because no insurance company in Kenya covers sickle cell anemia. Yeah.
Sickle cell awareness.
We have that there. And I say this strongly because I'm a sickler myself. So if you're listening to this podcast, in fact, this is something I'll be pushing. I'll push this. If I can push, NHIF, because cancer has NHIF. Me, I don't know anyone who's born with cancer. Just saying. No shade, but guys, stay healthy as well. And
I'd love to do a study on cancer, you know.
Really?
Yeah, someday.
That's interesting. I never thought of that.
No, because it's crazy. I don't know how we did. That's exactly where I want
when
to
the
land.
splitting of cells.
You know, it's like where you're in your 20s, 30s, to have cancer.
See, it's the same thing with diabetes.
Around your area and whatnot.
It's almost the same with diabetes. The same with actually people can get asthma. Did you know that? That's crazy.
Yeah. Asthma is.
In fact, looking at it, I don't think there's a major condition except sickle cell that's not passed down. I mean, yes, there are maybe physically, mentally. But yeah, it's crazy. And it's still not covered by insurance. You all are mad for that.
You're busy here reject finance bill.
Yeah. Anyway, if you didn't know, I've informed you. It was World Sickle Cell Day, and we're waiting for World Sickle Cell Month. And we will continue to share information that will keep you healthy and keep you alive, and not on the streets.
Yeah. Because health is wealth.
I love that.
What's your opinion on what's going to happen on Thursday? Obviously, we're going to post this prior, or not prior, after. But I'd love to speak about it prior the day itself. But
Before it happens.
Yeah, what do you think?
What did they say was happening on Thursday?
So tomorrow is Wednesday is Justice for X.
Mm-hmm.
One of the people who died in the peaceful protest.
Rest in peace.
And then I think Thursday is when people will march to State House. I think people already have today. I've seen videos of people that get being tear gassed, and I don't know if people have been shot dead or anything. But Thursday. I feel like Thursday is about to be a bloodbath, basically.
If you're willingly taking yourself to be killed, you're doing it for your country. That's all I have to say. Because, I'm not saying that you will die. No, but most likely. Yeah, there's someone who's alive today who will not be alive on Thursday. And I think that's just a fact. Yeah, so I know me saying this won't really go to much people. Most people won't take this through, but as I said, you have 24 hours in a day. Are you really willing to die a number because of something? Yeah, you truly believe in it. You truly believe that this is wrong. But guess what? You don't work for the government. All you can do is throw stones. All you can do is get
Please don't throw stones. Yes. Peacefully protest.
If it's peaceful, okay.
Peacefully.
If it's peaceful, 100%.
Shout, reject.
If it's peaceful, we should all go. I'd say that if it's peaceful, we should all go. But after seeing the events of today, today wasn't even supposed to be a protest, was it?
Yeah, it was. It was for people who are marching to Parliament, which they did, but people didn't actually march. They basically ransacked the place.
Yeah, it was supposed to be peaceful.
Funny enough, I saw a status of two GSU people carrying some smart TV.
Neighbor TV.
Imagine. And chaos literally breeds all kinds of negativity and
look, if the protest is going to be peaceful, then 100% we should all go. But you see, the chances of that are what? 1%. 1%. Let's, in fact, this will be uploaded on Friday. I'm saying this now. If Thursday is peaceful, the next protest, Owen and I will go. Yeah. If it's peaceful, if it's not, watch me.
We'll try.
Actually, we know we'll go if it's peaceful. But I can guarantee you now,
It gets peaceful from 10 to like 2 or 3, because I didn't even realize it was that crazy until like 3. People posting brains and bodies being splattered. Blood splattered everywhere.
Achillium to someone.
Madness.
Brain.
Man.
Guts.
And also MPs who voted yes, man, please, obviously, take care of Chunga. There's no, you can't, what's it called? You know the consequences of your actions.
Has any MP been killed?
No, ever been whooped. Physically being what?
And they don't have security.
Numbers. It's smart. So basically, MPs who voted yes, you know why you voted yes. And the fact that you voted yes in a herd of people who are saying no, you obviously know what's about to happen to you. So please be smart in your
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, please travel abroad. Go to
leave the country.
Go to an island, ocean, anywhere. Go swim.
Jifunge for 2 weeks.
But please don't give us a reason to be negative.
Guys, if you ask me, our lives are more sacred. They are more sacred than all of this. If we kept the protests peaceful, it would have been beautiful. Yeah, no. It really would have been. It really would have been. Remember was it Tuesday? Wait, do you think, before I get into this point, do you think the police will just attack without any merit? Or without any aggravation? Do you think they're just pop? Okay, for you all who are there, actually kind of let us know. Hey, kindly let us know in the comments if that's what the police have done. But do you think the police would attack without any aggravation?
I'd love to ask you a question.
Okay, answer questions.
We are home. We are home chilling. Yeah. Random people start shouting around our estate or around your house, saying, let's say, what's it called? I wouldn't say, because that's
Ruto must go. Let's just use Ruto must go.
Yeah, let's say now Ruto and his security is chilling at home. Us, Gen Z, we are pulling up, throwing stones, what's it called, whatever we are doing, making noise, speaking ill of his name and everything. If you are Ruto, what do you think what would you do if you are in his shoes? Honestly speaking, I'm not trying to what's it called, atinamtete or anything, but basically, if you are in his shoes now, people are bad mouthing him, which is
I would do the same thing in Louis the 16th did and get executed. He got executed after all that. But
how many people lost in the process?
To protect your life,
for one, anything we've said, human life is sacred. So is one's
sacred. So
just say that.
Sacred.
Sacred.
I'm just playing.
So is one's name.
Oh, that's deep.
So is
that's
one's
deep.
name. So is deep. One's heritage.
That's
you can't speak ill of someone and expect to get nothing as retaliation.
You know what?
Basically.
What was this? Did you see the?
It's like walking around calling someone a pedophile and expect someone to say, "Oh, I'm a pedophile." Sorry.
Yeah. Do you think this would have run during the times of what? Daniel Arab more?
Of course.
I think it would be worse. Because if I'm not wrong, he used to kill people when he spoke bad about it.
I'm saying people's names are different.
If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but
yeah, people take their names very into really serious importance.
Of course.
It's all you have.
Your name is the one thing you have, but people use the most.
Exactly.
Yeah. Guess what? Even if you look at the times of the Vikings, Huh? That one, the son of Stoic, son of Stoic, grandson to Stoic. Your name is your legacy. Yeah,
Exactly.
guys.
So don't expect don't expect nothing less when you tarnish someone's name.
You either die a name or a number. Think that through. Just think that through. When you die, what did you do? What will people remember you for? How long will your legacy live for? Will you just die usahauliwe in like 6 months? I mean, the sad thing is that it's true. That's how reality is. Most of us just live, die. Full stops, full stops, full stops, full stops, full stops. We're numbers on a screen. How many people are on Earth? 8 billion people. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And you know,
7 people died today.
Yeah, exactly.
I think even could be more. I'm not sure. Definitely one more. So yeah, statistics, man. But think about it.
You went to the building and you chomed it.
Yeah, I've also seen City Hall. So that's
You went there and you burnt it. Uliwasha moto. Simui kwani what am I supposed to?
your Swahili is actually dead.
Muliwasha moto.
Uliwasha moto.
Shuia moto, man.
Uliwasha moto. From British house.
Yo, my Swahili is my Swahili. Leave it alone. But yeah. Then you complain what wanakufa. I mean, it's what goes around comes around. It's not safe. It's not safe yet. All the people who have passed rejecting the finance bill, may you rest in peace and may you rest in power. Yeah.
Shall carry the light.
Yeah. Guess what? If the fight is going to continue,
We shall keep it on.
it's a risk. Yeah.
What do you guys think should be the solution to this problem? Other than obviously not amending, because I don't think whatever you want for now will work. But what do you guys think should be the future plans on the years to come?
A solution.
Yeah, because I feel like whatever we are doing now is a revolution, and we are with it. But obviously there is steps.
Here's the thing with revolutions. Do you know how long they usually last? Like, if you're actually looking at it properly, a proper revolution, or for example, when they tried to remove King Louis, bro, it lasted years.
Is
So my biggest fear is this could go up to 2025, 2026, 2027, and I don't think we should fight for this long. How long do you think it's gonna last?
Stop. I don't think it's gonna stop. Personally. It's gonna. One thing will escalate to another, because obviously we all know about this government is crazy. How are politicians richer than businessmen in this country? You know how mad that is.
Crazy.
So obviously, I don't think it's going to stop. The corruption will still continue rampant. Revolutions will come and go, build again, be destroyed again, so on and so forth. But at least this one is moving. All right.
If you ask me, the only panacea for this revolution maybe could be if Ruto must go and Ruto actually goes.
Even if he goes, then who?
By the way, have you thought that far? Ruto akienda nani anaingia?
Then who?
Nani anaingia?
Because everyone's saying that better Ruto goes. That's what that's what people said when Uhuru was there.
Yeah.
Let him go, then Ruto. Oh, we don't want Raila. Because now obviously people don't even want Raila now, because Raila is apparently maybe he was instigating the Maandamano thing, and now it's gotten out of hand to the fact that now no political leader is leading this thing. It's a community stuff. So after Ruto, then who?
After Ruto, mnataka Wajakoya aingie. Is Wajakoya
Nianze campaign.
Owen and Dino.
You start the legacy. Infinite dynasty.
Presidents.
Alliance.
That's crazy. Alliance is more
Crazy.
check it. Who knows? Maybe one day, if we ever decide. But it's mad out here. It's actually insane. It's insane. Wajakoya, could he be our next president? No? Kwa nini? But I think we discussed this before. But
Yeah, man. Nah, man.
do you think? Okay.
Honestly, with all due respect, no.
I've not gotten your opinion on this, but do you think Kenya is ready for the legalization of weed?
No.
Why?
Because now, what's it called? There was a time when even shisha and everything was about to be banned. Or like the business was about to be banned. So people, then obviously it got turned down because it's spoiling businesses in and around. So I feel like if they do legalize weed, then they'll stop the illegal business that's going on, which will in turn reduce business.
No, but if they stop the illegal business, isn't that by making it legal?
Like I'm saying, if they make it legal, the what's it called?
The high petition.
The amount of let's say you see the amount of money weed makes illegally, and the amount of money weed will make legally.
Oh, wakiwa taxed.
When you legalize weed, unaongeza tax juu. So the government will earn more, and the people will make less, basically. So I don't think it should be legalized. Not two.
Yo, what do you think? Do you think that this is so out of pocket? But do you think that LGBTQ is like going to be legal? I don't know if it's legal. I once saw that it was passed, but I'm not sure.
I hope not.
I hope.
There was a time Obama came, but Uhuru refused.
No, not even then.
Sometimes gay marriage
last year, yeah.
Nah, let it stay illegal as well.
Illegal.
Yeah,
because no, it's crazy. I mean, people say, yeah, mind your own business in you. If you're being gay, uko kwa nyumba yenu, very, very far away, and yeah, we can talk. I can have a discussion.
Children.
Yeah, I know gay guys. Okay, wow, that's not even a flex, but I know gay guys, and we can have conversations.
Yeah.
But he never tells me about his thing. Jana, he was with this, and then this. Please, I don't need details. I don't.
TMI.
Yeah, TMI, bro.
Yeah.
Mr. Kick drop lowly. Sorry, I can't say that. Anyway. No, it's. Don't purport it onto the generation. And I've seen this with my cousins. No, and I'm not saying that sounding gay, relax. I'm just saying I've seen this with my cousins in terms of the stuff they indulge, especially coming from the West. It's really, really trying to push into that. For example, that man talking on the devil. Yeah. So you see, well, if you're a boy who's like 5 and you see that, what do you think?
Gen Alpha.
Yeah. If you're a boy who's like 5.
Gen Alpha, such a long road to purity, man.
A long road to purity.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you say this?
Gen Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, they're gonna be messed up.
Yeah.
If like this, upper. Every single, if you're not in school, when you're at home, you're like this, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, he's right. He's right.
The last time I've seen people playing outside is when we used to do it.
When you used to do it.
Crazy.
Bro, see, there's a time you tried to build a glider.
Exactly.
You and Greg.
Exactly. Look at people now in their 12, in the what's it called? That kind of age, or the Gen Alpha now.
But you are TikTok.
TikTok.
It's making you more docile.
Instagram.
Yo, me, I'll just say this to any parents watching this kindly. It's making your children more docile. If you're gonna give your child a phone
look at
the age of 1,
look at
2,
even
3, unapatia mtoi simu.
Not even that.
You're messing them up.
Look at even supermarkets nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Kitambo, we used to have those two packs.
Yeah, those cars. But
to cars and everything. What's it called? Like a screen for PlayStation. I don't even know you, but if you just come to the pad, I know you. We just
By the way,
we'll have fun and everything.
You may just go to Mayfair and play PS with random guys.
Bro,
it was the days.
that was the swings and every. Sai had a swing. Hakuna swings on the size in a ras. There's no one.
They're collecting dust.
Sad. It's really sad.
If you continue keeping your children on a pure,
Take your kids outside.
on a pure mindset, guess what? Oh my God! Did you know another thing with Gen Z? Okay, no, never mind. Let me not talk about that. Just let me actually just rewind.
Story for another day.
Yeah, story for another day.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're giving your children access to technology at such an early age, you better be monitoring what they're seeing. You actually better be monitoring everything. You know the stories I've heard of what 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds indulging in pornography.
Crazy.
These are people I know, by the way. I can out you out right now. I just choose not to. Yeah, it's
Stop it.
get some help.
Get some help.
Get. But you know what? Microcommercial, you are who you are raised to be. So parents, that responsibility is on you. To any parent who has seen this, now I just tell you my perspective. Why? Because I have younger cousins that I would like to. In fact, me if you're okay, never mind, let me not say that. But for my younger cousins, them they'll be okay. Yeah. This information is passed through them and they get it. But for you all who don't, you're thinking you're giving your child a present by kumpatia simu at a very early age. You could be messing them up extremely. And the worst part about it now is that it's everywhere. Yeah. For me, I don't know if I've said this story. There's a time this couple, I was at school, then this couple came up to me and they were like, hi, let's talk. And they were like, what do you think of this school? Is it really good? We want to bring our child. She's in kindergarten. Was it kindergarten or year 2? One of them above. And then I told them one very simple thing. This school is perfect when it comes to learning and your child will get a very good education. But kindly, and I repeat, kindly, avoid putting your child on the school bus. Why? I mean, no, it's a good thing when it's a socialized mini, but in that school bus I was in, I'm just hearing kids at age 6, 7 cussing at each other. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Using bad words like it's normal. Like wamezoea. I'm like, check me, and as your age, I was playing in the sandpit. Okay, I feel like an old man for that, but yeah.
I'd say my advice to parents of this coming generations, don't give too much, but don't keep a lot as well. Learn the balance.
Yeah, but the thing with parenting, I know I'm not in that
Learn the balance. Because I feel like even if, let's say, you get to not give the child that exposure, so obviously, when you're 13, that's when you get a phone and everything. Obviously, before 13, they'll definitely lie to you about not having phones or indulging in whatever
social media.
Indulging. So that's my biggest advice I tell to people, because even seeing it with even us Gen Z, even millennials during that time, between your child from when you are born till after high school, you've been a holy Joe, let's say. You haven't experienced anything in life because obviously your parents were stellar. Everything you did was perfect in your high school life. Coming to university, you have your freedom, you have everything you need to do to get yourself. You find yourself the curve
downward spiral.
Yeah. So the parents always feel like they failed, which they have, or rather they feel like no, they don't feel they failed. They always tell themselves that it's you, the child, who failed, which is wrong, because actually the parents failed in a certain way, because they did not expose you to that kind of freedom in life which you might get to experience for most of your life. You get to live alone for 20 plus years. You get to live with your parents between 0 to 18, 0 to 20, 0 to 25 at most, 0 to 30 at most. From 30 to 70, open camp.
Yeah. Yeah. And remember, you know what? Actually, this is, it's deep, but in life, the normal order you're expected to lose a parent. It's very you know. Anyway, no. In life, you're expected to lose a parent, right? But your parent losing you, trust me, it will take a lot of emotional turmoil on them. Whether they lose you because you died, or whether they lose you because maybe you guys have a messed up family. Trust me, it will really take a toll on them. Yeah. I don't want to say that, some people are just not meant to be parents, which maybe there's some people out there who are genuinely not ready for parenting. That's why you find they give their children up for adoption. And there's some who are just brutal to their kids. But one way or another, when you're able to build a bond with your child, but it's not an easy thing. Building a bond with your father, mother, it's not an easy thing. But it's one thing I think you should all do. And even to parents, if you're out there and you're struggling to build a bond with your child, remember that they could be one of the people protesting. They could be one of the people protesting.
Reject.
Imagine if you lose your child to that. How would you feel? Actually, yeah. If you're a parent and you just happen to see this, how would you feel if you lost your child to the reject the bill? And let's say you're indulging in politics as a parent as well. So you're always, reject the bill. So they get to see this from you. They take this from you. If you're indulging in politics so much, like, what's on me? I like politics.
The MP voted yes, and the son is protesting.
At least that one. But now imagine, you're really into politics, you're there, reject the bill, reject it will be bad for my business, reject. Your son or your daughter is watching you, and then kidogo, they take from you, reject the bill. They're outside, they're fighting
outside.
Peer pressure, catch me outside.
How about that?
Peer pressure. Next thing you know, pop, dead. How do you feel about that? That's just a question to parents. Yeah, I know it's very deep. I ask deep questions to get people angry, so it is what it is.
Triggers the nation.
Triggers the nation, but it is what it is. Guys, think about these things. If you're not thinking and you're just following everybody, like sheep, is it not? It's even in the Bible, but
flipping slave.
Let me leave it. It's in the Bible, so I won't even discuss it. But if you just follow like a flock of sheep and not sit down to actually, what's going on deeper? Looking at it in a deeper perspective. Anyway, some people are meant to be like that. That's how life is. That's how life is. But I hope you're not. By the time you're sitting down to listen to a podcast, you've taken time out of your day to want to better yourself, want to understand why this is happening. You know what kills me? Actually, it kills me that I don't know why this is happening. Not that because I don't know the basics of the finance bill, etc. But why? Is there actually like something at one, like maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I'm an overthinker. Maybe, yeah. But
I think
for this episode 10, damn, bro.
so 10, man.
Episode 10. What? That's
long
crazy,
way, man.
That's crazy. Wow.
It's been long. We are keeping track.
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey. For all of you who have been supporting us, I wish you the best. I wish you more life, even with everything going on. I wish you safety. God, to everyone watching this video right now, right now, if you're watching this video, I'll pray for you. And God, take your heavenly cloak and kindly spread your wings on the viewers. Heavenly cloak. You not heard about the heavenly cloak that Adam and Eve had? Yeah, you. I don't say him to that. We're not that. We're not. Yeah. So yeah.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. We love you all. To the people sharing on social media, continue doing that. It's very important. To the people who know how to communicate with their audiences and reach a further audience, congrats to you. And that's the one last thing. To the people who want this finance bill, you can go to a corner. I can't finish that statement. I can't.
So guys, like, comment, subscribe, put on the notification bell.
Yeah.
So that you know whenever we upload. It's been your boy Owen
And Dino.
and this is the Infinite Podcast.
We
and
love
we are
you guys.
out.
Stay what?
Stay safe
Stay important, stay safe, stay relevant.
and reject. Peace, man.
Peace.